Good morning, students. In the previous class, we did numbers from 101 to 400. Today, we will do numbers from 401 to 1000. Now, in this, first exercise is complete the grid. That means, in this grid, the numbers from 401 to 500 are given. The grid is given. Some numbers are given in between. You have to complete the grid by writing the missing numbers. Next is numbers from 501 to 600. You have to write the missing numbers and complete the grid. That is, you have to complete the numbers from 501 to 600. The next is 601 to 700. Again, first number is given, last number is given, and in between some numbers are given. You have to write the numbers and complete the grid. Next is numbers from 701 to 800. Again, first and last number is given and in between certain numbers are given. You have to complete the grid. Write the missing numbers and complete the grid. That is, complete the numbers from 701 to 800. Similarly, numbers from 801 to 900 and then numbers from 900 to 1000. This is page number 22 and 23. Now, open page number 24 in your book. Now, page number 24 is the number 1000. How do we make the number 1000? In the first column, you can see 9 groups of 10 numbers each. That is, in each group, triangle of 10 dots is there. That means in each group there are 10 triangles consisting of 10 dots. That means the entire block contains 100. So similarly, in second block, 10 triangles consisting of 10 dots are there. In the same way, there are 9 blocks of 10 triangles consisting of 10 dots. So it makes 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Okay. So in the first column, there are 9 blocks of 10 triangles each. In the second column, you can see there are 9 tens. That means there is one triangle consisting of 10 dots. So there are 9 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 triangles means each triangle contains 10 dots. That means 9 triangles means it is 9 tens. Since each triangle contains 10 dots. So 1 10, 2 10, 3 10, 4 10, 5 10, 6 10, 7 10, 8 10, 9 10. So each triangle contains 10 dots. So this is 9, 10. And in the third column, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see 10 stars. 10 stars, that is, this is 10 ones. So, 10 ones means 10 ones makes 110. Okay. So, 900 plus 910 plus 110. So, 900 plus 910. That is, last is 10 tens. So 900 plus 9 tens plus 9 ones and 1 1. That means 9 1 and 1 1 makes 10 ones. Okay. So 900 plus 9 tens plus 10 10, that makes 1000. Okay. So this is number 1000. That means 909. When we add 1 to the when we add 1 to any greatest 2-digit number or 3-digit number or 4-digit number, we get next smallest 3-digit number or 4-digit number or 5-digit number and so on. Like the greatest single digit number is 9 and when you add 1, it becomes 10. That means 10 is the smallest 2-digit number. Similarly, when we add 99 is the greatest 2-digit number and when we add 1 to it, it becomes 100. That means smallest 3-digit number. The greatest 3-digit number is 999 and when you add 1 to it, it becomes 1000, which is the smallest 4-digit number and so on. So this is number 1000. Now we move on to page number 25, and page number 25 is number names. That earlier also we have done number names. So in this exercise in page number 25, it is number names from 401 to 1000. As I have told you earlier, if the number name is given, you have to write the number in figures, and if the number is given in figures, you have to write the number name. So first is number name is given, you have to write the same number in figures. For example, 494. 494. You have to write the same number in figures. So this is an example. Second is 657. 657, that is 600 plus 50 plus 7. That is 657. 657. Third is 618. 600 plus 18, that is 618. Next is 984. 900 plus 80 plus 4. That is 984. The next is 509. 509. 509 is 509. Okay. Then 815. 815. Then 760. 700 plus 60. That is 760. Then 890. That is 800 plus 90. The next is write the number names. The number is given, you have to write the number name. One example, first example is there, 498. That is 498. When we write the number name, we write exactly the same number in words, in spelling. 498, you have to write the same number in spelling. 498, that means spelling of 498. Similarly, 526. 526. Then 652. So I hope it is clear to everyone. Number names means you have to write the same number in spelling. Now we move on to page number 26. Page number 26. This is 3-digit number on abacus. In this page you can see abacus. Now, do you have any idea what is abacus? Abacus is it is a manual aid, or you can say teaching aid or device. It consists of beads that can be moved up or down on a series of sticks or strings within a wooden frame. In this you can see one square is there, and in between the square, inside the square, you can see 3 strings. These can be strings or these can be sticks, and on these sticks you can see beads. On each string you can see beads. So abacus, it is a manual aid or device which consists of beads that can be moved up and down. These beads are not fixed. These can be moved up or down on a series of sticks or strings within a wooden frame. It helps in calculating by remembering what has been counted. Abacus is a device which helps in calculating, and your calculation becomes faster. If you use abacus, your calculation becomes faster. So on this abacus, in this picture, for example, see the first example. In the abacus in the adjoining picture has 3 spikes. You can say spikes, sticks, strings, anything. In some abacus, this is a string, that means tar jaise jo hota hai. In some abacus, it is wooden sticks. Okay. So on this you can see ones, tens and hundreds place. As I have told you, we always start from the right hand side. Right hand side is ones, then tens and then hundreds. Okay, so you can see ones, tens and hundred. On below each spike you can see written O, T and H. O is 1, T is 10, H is 100. So on the spike H you can see 5 beads. 5 beads means it is 500. Each bead represents 100. So 5 beads means 500. On spike 10 you can see 3 beads. 3 beads means 310. Okay, and spike O, that is spike 1, has 6 beads, means 6 ones. So 500 means 500, then 3 tens. 3 tens means 10 plus 10 plus 10, 30, and 6 ones means 6. So when you write, since spike H has 6 beads, so 5 beads, so you write 5 in the box below H. Spike T has 3 beads, so you write 3 in the box below T. And spike O has 6 beads, so you write 6 below spike O. So the number becomes 536. Okay, so the number becomes 536. So now the exercise is, you have to read the number shown on the abacus and fill in the placeholder. First example is on spike H, you can see 1 bead, that is 1. On spike T, you can see 2 beads, that is 2 tens. And spike 1, you can see 1 bead, that is 1 1. So the number is 121. So in each, first you have to write the digit below each spike, and then you have to write the number name. Second, you can see 2 spikes, 2 beads on spike H. That means you will write 2 below H. On spike T, how many beads can you see? We can see 1, 2, 3. 3 beads. That means you will write 3 below T. And on spike O, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 beads. That means you will write 4 below spike O. So the number becomes 200 plus 3 tens plus 4 ones. That is 234. Similarly, next is on first spike, that is spike H, you can see 2 beads, that means 200. Spike T has 3 beads, that means 300. And spike O has 1 bead, that means 1 1. So the number is 231. 231. In the next, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 beads on spike H. There is no bead on spike T and 2 beads on spike 1. That means it is 4 beads means 400. Since spike T does not have any bead, that means there are no tens. So this is 0. So in place of T, we will write 0. For ones, there are 2 beads, that means 2 ones. So the number becomes 402. If there are no beads on any spike, that means it is 0. Okay, so below that spike, we will write 0. See the next example. You can see 5 beads on spike H. That means it is 500. On spike T, there is no bead. On spike 1, there is no bead. That means there is no 10 and there is no 1. So the number is 500. Clear? Next, you can see on spike H, you can see 6 beads. That means 600. Below H, you will write 6. Next spike, it has 2 beads. That means below T, you will write 2. And spike O, that is spike 1, does not have any bead. That means there is no 1. It is 0. So number is 620. 6 beads means 600. 2 beads mean 2 tens. 620. Next spike, you can see on spike H, you can see 9 beads. That means there are 900s. So you will write 9 below H spike. On spike T, there is no bead. That means it is 0. And spike O has 1 bead. That means it is 1. So number is 901. That is 901. And in the last one, you can see 3 beads on spike H, no bead on spike T, and no bead on spike O. That means there are 300s, no 10 and no 1s. So the number is 300. Clear? So this is abacus, and this is how we write the number on abacus. Now we move to page number 27. On page number 27, you have to write the number which comes before and write the number which comes after. Before means pehle and after means baad mein. So in this, you have to write the number which comes before. In blank balloon, you have to write the number which comes before. One example is given. What comes before 493? 492. Then what comes before 157? 156. What comes before 203? 202. What comes before 541? The number 540. What comes before 976? The number 975. What comes before 800? The number 799. What comes before 375? The number 374. Then what comes before 614? The number 613. What comes before 423? The number 422. What comes before 520? The number 519. And what comes before 675? The number 674. What comes before 739? The number 738. Similarly, you have to write the number that comes after. What comes after? One example is given. What comes after 987? The number 988. What comes after 857? 858. What comes after 125? 126. Then what comes after 376? 377. What comes after 999? The number 1000. What comes after 431? The number 432. What comes after 872? The number 873. What comes after 378? The number 379. What comes after 529? 530. What comes after 600? The number 601. What comes after 728? The number 729. And what comes after 576? The number 577. Now we move on to the page number 28. In this you have to write the numbers between the given numbers. It can be one number, it can be two number, it can be three numbers. So you have to write the numbers which comes in between the given numbers and complete this tree. We'll start from below. First, 905, we have to write the numbers between 905 and 908. So it comes 906, 907. Then what comes between 438 and 440? The number 439. What comes between 365 and 367? 366 is already written. This is an example. Then what comes between 738 and 741? The numbers 739 and 740. Then what comes between 203 and 205? The number 204. What comes between 873 and 876? The numbers 874 and 875. Then what comes between 134 and 138? The numbers 135, 136, 137 and then 138. Then we move on to page number 29. This is expanded form. Expanded form means to expand something. मतलब किसी चीज़ को बढ़ा करके लिखना. Expand करना मतलब बढ़ाना. So expanded form means we have to write the number in the form of hundreds, tens and ones. That means how many hundreds, how many tens, how many ones. For example, see the number 548. So you start from right hand side. Ones, first place is ones place, then tens place and then hundreds place. So the number at ones place is 8. The numbers at tens place is 4. The number at hundreds place is 5. So that means the number 548 has 5 hundreds, 4 tens and 8 ones. So that is 500 means 500, 4 tens means 440 and 8 ones means 800. So 548 we write it as 5 hundreds plus 4 tens plus 8 ones, or we write 500 plus 40 plus 8. So this is expanded form. So we have to, in this exercise, we have to write the numbers in expanded form. So like this example, we have to complete the exercise. First is 328. So we write in expanded form, we write the number in the same way we read it by in the form of, in expanded form, that is in form of addition, like 328. So how do we read it? 328. So we just have to break it in hundreds, tens and ones. So 328 means 300 plus 20 plus 8. So instead of writing the number together, we just have to break it and write it in hundreds, tens and ones. So 328 means 300 plus 20 plus 8. Next is 432. That is 400 plus 30 plus 2. We read the number as it is written. The only thing is we write the number as addition of hundreds, tens and ones. 517. That means 5 ones place we have 7. So we write 7 as it is. At tens place we have 1. So 1 and we add one more 1 0. And at hundreds place we write 5 and 2 more zeros. So we write the digit at ones place as it is. The digit, we write the digit at tens place with 1 0, and we write the digit at hundreds place with 2 0. Since in 10 there is 1 0 and in 100 there are 2 zeros. So next is 220. At ones place we have 0, so we write 0 at ones place. Then we have 2 at tens place, so we write 2 and 1 0. That is 20. And at hundreds place we have again 2, so 2 plus 2. We write 2 more zeros. So 200 plus 20 plus 0. 785. So we write the number as it is. As I told you earlier also, 785, we write it in the same way we read it. The only difference is we break it and write in addition form of ones, tens and 100. So 785, that is 700 plus 80 plus 5. Then 905. So it is 900 plus 0 0 plus 5. Whether you write 0 or you write 0 0, it is same. Ones place 5, so we write 5. At tens place it is 0, so we write 0 or double 0. It remains the same. And 900. 740. 700 plus 40 plus 0. Then 647. 600 plus 40 plus 7. Then 273. 273. So 200 plus 70 plus 3. Then 688. 600 plus 80 plus 8. Now next is write in short form. Short form, expanded form means we write the number, we expand the number and write it in addition form of ones, tens and 100. And write in short form means the expanded form is given and we have to write the number. For example, you can see 800 plus 50 plus 1. So the number is, we write 1 at ones place, we write 5 at tens place, and we write 8 at hundreds place. So the number is 851. Similarly, 438 is 438. 200 plus 40 plus 5 is 245. 400 plus 900 plus 0 plus 4 is 904. Since there is 0 at tens place, so in the number also we will write 0 at tens place. 300 plus 30 plus 9. So as I told you earlier also, when we write the number at ones place, at ones place. The number at tens place, it has 0 also in expanded form. When we write the digit in number, we write only the digit without 0. Similarly for 100 also, we write only the digit. So 339. 900 plus 10 plus 9. That is 900. 10 plus 9 is 919. So it is 919. Then 600 plus 30 plus 6, that is 600 plus 30 plus 6, it is 636. Then 800 plus 20 plus 0, so 820. 700 plus 80, 700 plus 60 plus 1, that is 761. So we will stop here only today, and in the next class I will tell you about 100, tens and ones places. Thank you, children.